live. So hopefully you can watch the replay. I know I only have a few little followers that are starting off. I know this is a new app for me. I came from Periscope to the HAPS app. Hopefully this will go live on my YouTube as well. Um, I'm not sure how you can read comments that are coming through, but I'm just going to get into it. I'm looking at the screen. Everything looks different, so I'm getting comfortable with all the new things. I don't know if I can turn. I don't know if I can turn it around. Will it still look? It'll still look landscape. Okay. Give me a few minutes while I get comfortable and adjust. So I'm doing this Bible cover. It's a custom order, and I wanted to do this live here. I know it's a bold move. Hi, Very Crafty. Okay, now I see the messages. So tell me if, hi, ladies. Okay, I found out how to do the messages. Tell me if I am in view, if the Bible is in view. Hi, Brisa. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Nana. Okay. So I did put 2 coats down. I know it's a bold move. Just give me a minute while I get comfortable here. I know it's a bold move for me. I feel like it's a bold move for me to do a live sketching and painting, but I just feel like I may as well just jump in, try it out, see how it goes. But I'm doing this custom cover, and I'm going to just relax and take my time. You're free to come in and out. And I'm just getting comfortable with this screen, the way it looks for me, and seeing comments and everything. So please bear with me as I get comfortable with all this new stuff. So I'm going to get my pencil. And I wanted to show you guys, I feel really brave right now. I don't know why I'm nervous. I think I'm a little nervous because I'm not familiar with the format, and I know that it's going to take me a little time to get comfortable with it. But I did want to show you guys. I wonder if I can make the screen bigger. I don't like that the screen is so small. Anyhow, the screen on my end looks very small. Hi, Janet. So I took this little elephant. Let me move this out of the way. I took this little elephant, so a lot of you saw. I know some of you think I'm crazy, but I took this little elephant that I was so looking forward to getting because I just thought it was so cute. Some plastic animals can look funny. I know these are for kids, but not for me. It's for me now. Hi, Bonnie. Um, I'm looking at all the stuff on here, trying to get familiar with it. But I took this plain little elephant, which she still looks really cute, and I'm letting it, this one, her sister. I need to get one more, so it's me and my 2 sisters. And I put a little star on her. She looks really cute now. She's ready for a party. Her little tutu. I painted a few little blue stars, and I put this little fringy on her. I'm going to be gluing that down once the rest of this dries. Now she looks festive and pretty. So I worked on that last night and added the tutu this morning. I mean, a little while ago. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into this custom order. Whilst you're going to have to excuse the noise, forgive me for not getting my pencil out earlier. What did I do with that? Oh, it looks like I have run out of my art pencils. It's so cute, isn't it so cute, Brisa? I had a gazillion pencils. I have a gazillion pencils, and now I can find hardly any of them. I suppose I should have made sure I had my pencils. This is the one I'm looking for. So I have these 2 pencils that I like to use. Thank you. I made her, I prettified her. So I don't want the wire to show, so I'm kind of tilting it up. Technical difficulties. So these two pencils, I've shared them before. This is the Derwent sketching pencil, but that one moves a lot with water. So I try to just use that for papers or when I'm not trying to be precise. And this is the one that doesn't really move with water. It's a Faber-Castell. It comes in a tin, and I really like that. So I did put some of this malted milk. I was going to say melted marshmallow, malted milk, and this is just acrylic paint from Target. And I put a coat down. I put two coats. I put a coat. This actually works pretty good. This acrylic white paint um, from Target. It was just in the $5 spot. And I was just bringing it to play around with it, see how it is. And it actually did a pretty thick, opaque. For me, when I get a white paint, I always look for the opaqueness of it because I just like it to show up. I bought a couple that they work better on paper, but that that worked pretty well on this. This is a Bible that is, I think it's canvas like. So it'll take to the paint really well. Pretty much the colors show up nice and brightly. Whereas a hardcover, you kind of have to put down a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and so I put two coats of that. I swiped it on with just a credit card, an old card. Oh, that was a gift card. Sorry. So I think it's pretty dry. Now if you've watched my Periscopes, I'm coming from Periscope over here, but a lot of my old videos will be gone. I've been asked if there's any other way to watch it if you don't have a Periscope. So unfortunately, if you're not active on Periscope already, they're not accepting any new people. So I feel so terribly because some of you were saying you wanted to watch the old scopes, but you can't because you don't have a scope account, Periscope account. So I'm sorry about that. But if you have a live and active account at the moment, you can watch the old scopes. Otherwise, I don't have them saved anywhere. I just don't know what to do with that. I mean, I don't know if I want to download them all. I feel like that's going to eat up a lot of my anyhow, my memory on my phone, and so. But I'm going to go ahead and try to start this here on this app. So hopefully it will upload on my YouTube. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to work on it again. So let's see. The girl that I want to draw, I want her to come down a little bit here. So a lot of you that have watched me on Periscope have seen that sometimes I do work with the wet medium. Sometimes they're not always fully dry. I don't mind that. I don't mind the mixing of everything. It is so sad. They are so special, Brisa. They're so special to me. They're so precious to me. So I don't want to. So she wanted a girl on the front of her cover, so I'm going to do that. I was going to take some of my gold paint, see if I could kind of paint the edges of the page as well. So I don't really know how to. I don't really know how to save them other than just telling everyone, give it a last go. So this is just a rough draft. A lot of this will get covered in paint. I am not an artist. There's a disclaimer there. I am just pure freehand, enjoying myself. I don't know because the screen on mine is very small. So I don't know how well you can see this. I can see it clearly in front of me, but so she wanted some long hair on the girl. And I've said this before on my, oh, sorry. I've said this before on my scopes that sometimes I see the girl in my head, and then sometimes as I'm sketching her out, I will see her just like I see her already here, even though I haven't sketched anything. I can see her almost like I can see her features in the paint. I don't even know how to explain that. So I'm kind of going to do something like that. I'm already pleased with her form. I know there are so many techniques that one can do. And I always learn something different with the mediums I use, and with, for example, with this canvas, the paint is very kind of crumbly a little bit, but that's okay. This is not going to be a perfect rendition. I'm going to take this, I always use this for the skin tone, and then I'll lighten it up or darken it up however I feel. This is Flesh Yellow Master's Touch from Hobby Lobby. Doesn't tell me, I'm looking around, it doesn't tell me who is on, so I don't get, that's just taking notes. Something that I love about Periscope is I can see who is active and on. It's not showing me anyone, just other than if you comment, I see you. So that's different. I'm already loving her. The thing with doing custom Bible orders like this is, okay, I'm getting this. No, this little note that 10 cents has been given. I don't know what 10 cents means, what that means. The thing with doing custom orders is that I end up wanting to keep the Bible. I end up loving it, and then I don't want to let it go. It's like a piece of my heart, like poured out from my heart onto the pages or the covers, and the fact that it's a special Bible. I just feel like, oh, now I want to keep it. But I always tell, like when we do covers for Bibles, that we say, can you part with your Bible for a little while? Because if you part with your Bible, if you can part with your Bible, it's going to take a little bit of time. But I want to just be sure that I do the best I can, which I do the best I can. It's not always perfect, but it takes a little while for me to get my head focused and my mind focused to do something special for someone. But it's also very relaxing. And I also love watching other people paint. It's very calming for me. Then I'm going to do a floral wreath. So let's bring her to life a little more. Every layer of coloring is like bringing the girls to life. They come alive right before my very eyes in this perfectly imperfect way, like I always say. I hope I'm in the frame so you can see. Let me take some purple. Is the background just white paint or something else? It is, the background is a Bible cover, and I just covered it with this malted milk. So I put a coating of that down. And waited a little bit for it to dry, but I don't mind it mixing in a little bit with the colors here. I'm also, because this is canvas, I'm also going to take some watercolor. I think it will look really nicely with it. Yeah, you're welcome. Some of this blood orange. Again, I really like the acrylics from Target. They're just very vibrant. Sometimes I don't like when I buy a color and it's not very vibrant. So the colors show up. The payoff is not very much, and I want it to show up. And sometimes I've purchased colors and they end up looking like that. Oops, sorry. Sometimes when I use these kinds of bright colors, they actually look like candy in her hair, like cotton candy, which I like that too. Okay. I'm probably going to work on her face on my own, but I want to get most of it down. Take, again, another Target color acrylic paint, and it's Norfolk Pine. Because when I work on her face, I want it to come out pretty decently, and I have to kind of get in there and look straight onto her face. Maybe one day I'll be able to. I've done faces live as well, but sometimes it's hard to focus, especially if I'm doing things that are hard for me personally, like eyes and the mouth. Sorry for moving. Kind of want her to have this ethereal or whimsical feel. And I'll do a coat of white, and then I'll do the more cream color on top so that it doesn't get, if it gets dirty, because you will be carrying your Bible around, you won't be able to see it very much. I'm loving her headpiece. I'm going to add a little more depth to her flowers by using my palette. I'm going to take just this. I got this from Hobby Lobby. The lid, the lid popped off. I cannot find it. So I'm going to and just go in with some warmer colors to warm her up a little. Or warm up her flower, her florals. I don't know how well or clear that's coming out. And I'm going to take some brown. See how this looks. Oh, I got a mark there. I'll cover it up. Don't like that this is in my way here. Kind of like a chocolate brown. So I'm finding that it's giving me the feeling. This is so funny when I talk about colors because I talk about them like they make me feel a certain way, and it's giving me the feeling I want. I want having to keep doing that. Sorry. I have to slide my hand underneath here. But it's giving me this soft kind of feeling that I want with her hair anyhow. I love the way her hair is looking. I like this color. I don't know why sometimes softer colors feel more biblical. That's so odd, I know. And of course, once I get to her face, I'll be able to define it better with, I think I'll use my Faber-Castells. Is there such a thing as biblical color? I know I'm making that up, but I feel it. I still feel like that. Like, what colors do you want? I want biblical colors. Okay, I want biblical colors in my life, all right? That's the last year, always too much. Yeah, I'm kind of liking her long hair here. Take some of this darker, there's a darker chocolatey color in here. You can see I've used these paints. They've lasted me so long. I'll be covering that spot up, so. I mean, I don't know, who knows? I might do some paint splatters, blend it in. I'm going to go ahead and take some of that chocolate that I was using. And sorry for the camera moving. It's right underneath me. So I'm going to use it to define her face a little bit. I try to come down on the neck a little for some shading. And some depth. And I'm probably going to have to let her dry off a little. So that I can put her face in. And I decided that I wanted to, as I'm sketching her out, I'm feeling the need to do some strands. That are kind of wisping off to the side here. I love this brown, the way it's looking on this acrylic. Again, making her look a little more whimsical. I love when someone gives me free reign of, she was like, do whatever. It kind of takes the pressure off. Just do whatever, she said. I'll be filling in her outfit a little more with color. Actually, I think I might take this color. Fill it in. Her top. Oh, I love that. They look like Bible colors. Oh, I'm so happy. Take some of this green here, maybe this green. See how that color looks. Again, just to add some depth to her hair piece. And I don't know if you're able to see that on the screen, but yeah, I think I like the way that looks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that dry, and then I will go in with her face, her eyes, but I have the basics down, and I actually just love her just like that. She looks so pretty. Thank you, Pamela. I love the way she's coming out right now. So I'm going to give her a little bit of time to dry, go cook some food. I haven't really had a good meal, and hopefully it will dry up, and I'll come back in here and finish working on her. Also want to put up here something like Be Still. because I like that. I love always incorporating that thought. So thank you so much for popping in with me. I appreciate your time. This was fun. I really am trying to figure out how to use this, but hopefully it uploads to my YouTube video and you can catch it on the YouTube video. If not, sorry, I'm going to work on that. Okay, you guys have a great afternoon and I will talk with you all soon.